Hi, my name is Rumando. First, I really appreciate your understanding and this opportunity. So, today I'm going to present our marketing strategy for Steam Whistle Brewing. I will explain the strategy we chose, the goal we want to achieve, and the research that supports our decisions. I will also go over some key actions that the company can take to grow in the current market. So this presentation focuses on how Steam Whistle can expand and stay competitive. So first, we chose the market development strategy. This means the company focuses on selling its existing product to new customers and new markets. In this case, Steam Whistle already has a strong product, which is their flagship Pilsner. It's well known, high quality, and already positioned as a premium Canadian beer. So the main issue isn't improving the product; it's reaching more people who haven't tried it. Yet. We also considered other strategies. For example, market penetration. That means selling more to existing customers, but this isn't ideal because beer sales in Canada have been declining for several years. So the market is getting smaller. Product development and diversification were also options, but they involve high risk and require more resources. So overall, market development is the best choice because it uses the company's strengths and focuses on growth through new customers and new markets. So for our target market, we focus more on customer behavior and preferences instead of just age. Our target customers are people who enjoy craft beer and are looking for high quality premium products. These consumers care about things like authenticity, sustainability, and supporting local Canadian brands. This is important because Slimwish already has a strong identity built around these values. And also, these customers are interested in experiences, not just product itself. For example, they enjoy events, brewery tours, festivals, and social media content. We also included expansion into Quebec since the market has strong demand for domestic and independent beer. So overall, we are targeting customers who connect with the brand, not just people who drink beer. Next, our marketing goal is to increase brand awareness and a product trial by 15% by the end of 2026. This goal mainly focuses on younger consumers in Ontario, which fits with our strategy of reaching new segments. To achieve this, we plan to use both digital and experiential marketing. Digital marketing includes platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, which are popular with younger audiences. Experiential marketing includes things like brewery tours, events, and festivals where people can experience the brand directly. We will measure success using brand tracking surveys before and after the campaign. This allows us to clearly see if awareness and trial have increased. So the goal is specific, measurable, and realistic. So looking at the market, there are a few important trends. First, beer sales in Canada have been declining, including a 3.8% drop recently. This shows that overall demand is decreasing. Also, people are drinking less compared to the past, which means companies need to work harder to attract customers. However, there's also a positive trend. Most consumers prefer domestic beer, with about 88.7% of beer sold being Canadian. This is a big advantage for Steam Whistle since it is a Canadian brand with a strong identity. So even though the market is shrinking, there's still a strong opportunity for local and authentic brands to grow. These insights support our decision to focus on new customers and new markets. To support our strategy, we used both primary and secondary research. For primary research, we suggest using an online brand tracking survey. This survey helps measure things like brand awarenesses, whether people have tried the product, and how they perceive the brand. It also helps identify any barriers that stop people from buying the product. For secondary research, we used Statistics Canada, which provides reliable data on beer sales and consumer trends. So together, these sources help us understand the market and also track the success of our strategy over time. Based on our strategy and research, we developed several key recommendations. First, expand distribution into Quebec and other areas where Steam Whistle is not as strong yet. This helps reach new geographic markets. Second, focus more on digital marketing, especially social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. These platforms are effective for reaching younger customers. And also invest in experiential marketing such as brewery tours, events, and festivals. These experiences help build a stronger connection with the brand. Both highlight what makes Team Whistle unique, including its history, independence, and commitment to sustainability. These values are important to modern consumers. Finally, consider options like non-alcoholic products to match the trend of mindful drinking. And overall, these recommendations help the company grow while staying consistent with its brand identity. Thank you for listening.